Welcome back to another Senior Sunday. I'm Julia Alverson, and today we'll be talking to senior Bobcat cross-country runner Sydney Brown. Welcome. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. It's SEC football Saturday, so that's amazing. So I'm about to ask you a few questions about yourself and just some random fun facts too at the end. So yeah. So what high school did you go to?
I went to Cherokee High School in Canton, Georgia.
Awesome. And you ran in high school there?
I did.
Okay. So how did you get started running? Because for me personally, I hate running. I don't understand it. So how did you get started?
So I played soccer like elementary, middle school, and then all my soccer friends that were a year older than me did cross country. And they were like, you should do this. Like, it's really fun. I had no idea what it was. Like, I didn't know it was just running. I was like, great, I'm going to join the cross country team. And I went to practice and I was like, what do we do? And they were like, we run. And I was like, oh, how far do we run? And they were like, 5Ks. And I was like, oh, I can't run a 5K, but I could. And yeah, just been doing it since.
That's awesome. I definitely cannot. I do those random 5K races and I'm like, I'm like dying. But that's awesome. That's cool that you picked up on that and now you're here for that.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about running?
With cross country, definitely the team aspect. I just like waking up and seeing my teammates and running with them at practice. It's really fun just having a group of people work towards the same goal.
Yeah, that's awesome. So when you're running, because I always wonder personally, I'm like, when you're running, do you think, or is it more of just a relaxer for you, or what's the situation?
It depends on the type of run, I feel like. So sometimes I do think through things, or I'll talk to people sometimes, or if it's a workout, then I'm just okay, just finish this, just run fast and finish this. So it really depends.
That's cool. Yeah, let's get this over with. Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
So how's cross country? How are you doing with the whole COVID, pandemic and all of that?
It's definitely hard not being able to see my teammates. I still like running, so it hasn't been hard for me to get out the door and run, but I feel like losing my community has been kind of hard. We're still able to talk virtually and stuff, but it's not the same.
Yeah, it's not the same as being in person and truly having that team aspect and doing it all. That makes sense. So what was your reasoning of Georgia College? Why did you choose Georgia College?
I knew I wanted to go to a small school. I actually didn't know Georgia College existed, and on a whim, I came with my friend here, and I just walked on campus, and it felt like home, and I immediately went home, and I told my parents, I was like, yeah, I'm going to commit to Georgia College, so.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And I feel like for most athletes, you want to go somewhere that you genuinely love, just going for the sport. So that's awesome. So I have two random little fun facts to get to know you personally, other than your sport. What is your favorite TV show?
Oh, that's hard. I have to say Parks and Rec. It's really funny. Yeah, I have to go with that one.
Mine's The Office. So we're kind of in that team, but I don't like Parks and Rec.
Oh, really?
I think The Office is so much more funny, but it's still funny, but it's not The Office,
It's a different kind of funny, I feel like.
It is. You have to understand it for sure.
Yeah.
Another one would be, what is your favorite song? One that you're listening to when you're running and you're like, oh yeah, let's go.
Oh, that's so hard. It depends on my mood.
Right.
Oh gosh, you asked me a really hard one.
Do you have a list or a certain song, artist, album?
I really like Lorde. I like her songs. I think they're fun and they're very different. Yeah, that's one, I guess.
Yeah, whatever gets you into the mood to do your best, then that's what you got to do. So that's awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much, Sydney, for coming on. We will all see you next week for Senior Sunday.
Sounds good. Thank you for having me.